I have learned to appreciate the role that everyone has on a team.
Along the way, with help of friends and mentors, I found out about a career in user experience.
Algorithmic self-assembly or programmable matter, just kind of cool things like that.
I feel like I've become more familiar with how APIs work.
There's something that you know that other people don't. Likewise, there's stuff that other people know that you don't.
So in terms of managing my time, it was just doing anything and everything that I felt like I could do and that would help me grow.
The deadline is in 2 months from now, so it's fine. You can fix it now.
You have to trust that over time, you keep putting in the work, it'll get you there.
My name is Timothy Gomez. I'm a graduate student here in the computer science department at HRGV. I'm working with both Dr. Schroller and Dr. Wiley. We research theoretical computer science, but we can say more specifically algorithmic self-assembly or programmable matter, just kind of cool things like that. So at first I was just an undergrad, just taking courses, going through. At first I was a computer engineering major, actually. Some of the courses got kind of tough, but at the same time as I was struggling with the electrical engineering side, I started really kind of doing well at the computer science side. And at some point, Dr. Schroller went and after I'd taken his CS2 course, invited me to join summer research that year. And I went out there and actually kind of really enjoyed it and really kind of did well and just kind of kept going from there. So it wasn't really like an actual interview process. The process was kind of just taking classes and answering questions in class, and then at some point, the opportunity comes up, and then it's just kind of seizing it and doing well and really enjoying it is the biggest part of it. Yeah, so it's very different than undergrad. Undergrad, there's a lot of focus on courses, and you can do the same in graduate school, but what I did, because focusing on research and my goals to stay doing research in academia in the future, is just really focusing on that and focusing on a really good thesis. So a lot of what I did over my graduate studies was just focusing on writing papers. So I was here almost every day, just working kind of similar to like a job, rather than just coming in for classes like a lot of undergrads do. Just being here all the time, writing papers, getting them published. Actually, me and David Capietto, we did most of our graduate work together. Really all of it, but we both just were here. We got a lot of publications, and really that's not super common, but just the being here and the support from our advisors, Dr. Schroller and Dr. Wiley, were just always great, and we were able to do a lot of cool stuff, solve a lot of open problems that have been open for a long time. So really that's more of what the graduate studies entailed for me specifically. And it's different from person to person depending on how much classes you want to take, but really it's the being there, coming up with new things, and doing research. Yeah. So a big one is perseverance. You're there, you're coming up with things and that no human has ever thought of. It's brand new, you're extending the reach of human knowledge. It's things no one has thought about before, and you're doing similar to homework problems, but they're problems that no one's ever solved before. So you get a math problem in a math class. They know the answer, right? There's an answer key. But what if there wasn't that key? What if no one knew and you were the first person to go and work on that? And you're the first person to find that answer. So that's more of what that research entails. So it's very hard. Sometimes you may be trying to prove something and that's not the right answer. So you have to be able to persevere through it. You have to be able to be wrong and have to be able to stand up there and be told you're wrong by the people you're working with, because sometimes it's you thought about it and it doesn't work out right, and you go back, you refine your idea, you try to fix it, and sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. But you have to be able to kind of be comfortable in that, be comfortable in being wrong, be comfortable in your lack of knowledge, and be comfortable being confused, because that's kind of the area you want to go to. Is you want to go to where you have no idea what's going on and piece it together and build it. So it gets very tough. So a big thing is perseverance. Another one that's more of kind of a soft skill is collaboration and talking with people, and really just the openness of the communication. because there is the technical communication part, which is the writing the papers, sending up the giving presentations, but is also a lot of talking to people, telling them your ideas, communicating with them, meetings and things like that. And it's a lot of just communication and collaboration, being able to work with other people, trying to not like step on each other's toes, and normally works out really well because everyone is just very eager to work and collaborate and do things, but it's just something you have to be careful of, and normally goes well, but it is more of a social thing because, like I said, these problems are very hard, so you can't do it alone. You need to be able to work with the team and even people who aren't close, trying to communicate with other scientists around the world. So it's very interesting, but it does get hard, so you have to stick to it. It's going really well. So I'm finishing my master's here at UTRGV this spring, and I actually already got accepted into MIT's Electrical Engineering and Computer Science PhD program. I already know the advisor I'm going to work with over there, Eric Domain. He does a lot of work in origami and games and these really cool concepts. And so I'm going to be able to continue my work over there. I have a fellowship to attend, so they'll be able to help me with that my first year. And very competitive. Again, this is kind of the top school, so it's going to be tough, but this is exactly where I want to be, because my future goals is to become a professor at a larger research university and to continue doing that research, and at some point when I am professor, to start a group and have a lot of students and be able to inspire all these students to get involved in research and help them, to give them ideas. Very similar to kind of I feel a more extreme version of what I'm doing now, working with all of our team and all of our graduate students with everyone's project stuff like that, and kind of helping out and coming up with ideas and doing this. And it's very nice to have just a big group of people, and I definitely want to keep that going in my future career.